Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhetamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Vyasa Vishruva Vyasruva Vishnave Namo Vai Brahmani Deva Vasishtaya Namo Namaha. Om Namastaraya Namah Shambhave Cha Mayobhave Cha Namah Shankaraya Cha Maheskaraya Cha Namah Shivaya Cha Shivadaraya Cha. ओम श्री राम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरान्ने. ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्यां प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः. ओम समस्त ब्रह्म विद्या भक्ति विद्या योगिदाचार्येभ्यो नमः. ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः. तेषां कृपया सनातन वैदिक संस्कृते विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थम भगवद दर्शनानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थम ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणमध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. आदौ श्री नाम भगवान नाम संकीर्तनम्. ओम श्रीराम जय जय राम 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 जय जय राम जय जय राम. Salutations to entire Rishimunu Guru Devata Parampara, Shruti Mata Parabrahma, Sri Ramayana Acharyas, Rama Bhaktas. Especially to Sri Sitarama, Uma Maheshwara, Vasishta Vishwamitra, Valmiki, Tulasidasa, and the Purana Karta, Sri Vyasa Bhagavan. In our effort of classes, what we are trying to do is, into our antakarana, into our karanamaya sharira, we are trying to fill them with the Bhagavad Jnanam, Bhagavad Mahima, and Bhagavad Bhakti, so that all the non-positive, negative things go away from our bosom. Only positive divine stays, which is so fragrant, so what do you call it as blissful, so nectarine it is. So भक्ति ज्ञान का सौगंध्य और माधुर्य को अनुभव करने के लिए भगवान की महिमाओं को, गुणगानों को हम इन शास्त्रों के सत्संगों के द्वारा हम अपने हृदय में भरने का प्रयत्न कर रहे. In the absence of that, the entire dust and dirt of negative thoughts or the emotions in our mind will come. Then we'll make our life so bitter or bad, not only for the world but for ourselves also. It's just like if the child is not carefully monitored by the mother, child of 1 year, 2 years, even if he's Krishna, he goes and plays in the dust and dirt and mud and becomes so muddy. Even he will eat in the mitti and kagaj also. बच्चों का तो बहुत परेशानी बाबा. They will eat coins, they will eat any pins, whatever are there, they don't know. Physically as it is done. So to you and I as the immature children of life and its purpose, left to ourselves, like the child or animals, we graze those things of the world which are harmful to us. No, instead of that, we are in the company of the Guru and Shastra Shravanam. All this healthy diet of Bhakti Jnanam comes to give a fulfillment in our life. Dekho, when we grow to the age of 70, 80, look back, these few things should be there. When I started my journey of life, I was like this, like that. Somehow some non-positives were there. I lived them and I suffered, I troubled others. But somehow I got in touch with that Mahatma, this Mahatma, and went into the Satsanga, heard from the Shastras, and I was given the guidance or Upadesha for a better life. I lived that. It was tough for me. I had to change some of my curriculums or habits, etc. Everything I did not, but at least few I have got rid of negative. Positive also I have done it. And I can feel so much joy and fulfillment in me. ऐसा वाला अनुभूति, if we can get it toward the end of our life, that life of ours is fulfilled. We have to answerable to ourselves. Is it not? Not to anyone. And see those who are coming to regularly, even to me, मेरे को भी. Definitely we have not known the truth ourselves or realize, oh नहीं, वो तो होगा जब होगा तब होगा. But these 2-3 years, our regular study of Shastra, giving a little feeling of joy. कि ये नहीं किया होता तो कहाँ भटकते पता नहीं. Is it not? Added to this is what? This much upasana I have done, this much puja I have done, everything I offered at the feet of the Lord. Although He only graced me to do all that. Although that is never sufficient for me right now to claim that I have evolved. Ye sab is there. We are simple, we are humble. At least at the same time, no regrets or guilts. Why didn't I do good? Why didn't I stop bad? These two guilts or regrets, sin of omission, sin of commission, they should never be in our life toward the end. And especially from the age of 50 to 60, 65, golden crucial period where we can rethink what we are doing in our life and we can remold it for divinity or positive. Those are doing it, they are lucky for themselves. Are we doing it or not? Let us see. So the purpose of the Shastra Satsanga is this only. And no thing in one class is made understandable by any guru to any disciple. Mushkil hota. Again and again you listen, you yourself will understand. Okay. Now we are in this study of Adhyatma Ramayanam of Brahmaanda Purana, and in that ARANYA KANDAM, we are in the third of this SARGA. Here we are seeing how, having received Bhagavan Rama and worshipped him, keeping Rama in front, directly Sri Agasthyji is addressing to Rama and all others there and telling entire Vishyas of Paramatma and Srushti. It's a very complete subject. This third sarga is complete subject of spirituality, worthy of knowing by all of us. And incidentally, it happens to be the essence of, summary of all the Shastriya Adhyatmika Jnanam. So, what we have to do, the things we have to know are, first, the ultimate goal, that before the creation only one Parabrahma was there, we have to reach. Then we have to understand by listening the Maya, its influence in the creation. We should understand how we get bound. We should also understand how we get liberated. ये सारे चीजें यहाँ बताते हैं. And some thoughts, 2-3, which are shared by Agasthyji are sorry, very, very informative, inspirational, required. They sort out some of the, let us say, hesitations or inhibitions or confusions of starting the sadhana or continuing. बढ़िया बात है वो, जब आएगा हम तब देखेंगे. Now, so far in discussion, what started was, first, before the creation, O Lord, you yourself were there, Nirupadika as well as, and then also Nirvikalpa. From there we started our discussion yesterday. Then how that Paramatma's Maya, Achintya Shakti, which instigated by him only, as if covers him for the time being. And then that Maya on the Lord only, it slowly starts projecting the world. And that process of creation is explained. All this process of creation is for taking us to the truth or reality, not to prove the creation as real, not to accept the creation as real, all that we already discussed. So, how do we understand Parabrahma? Point 1. Second, he may want to create the Srushti. Point 2. Then he gave a chavi to his own Maya Shakti. Then the Maya became activated. That Maya has got 3 gunas, tamas, rajas and sattva. So what it does, it does the avarna with the tamo guna, Paramatma ko. Then with the rajo guna, that Maya projects the non-existing world. Then these two things, the projection of the world is called Vikshepa, covering up Paramatma is called Avarana. These two Avarana Vikshepa make the Paramatma appear as the world in which we are all caught up. Then when we realize that we are bound in this samsara, when we want to come out of the samsara, then when we invoke the Lord's Krupa in so many ways and means, the third guna of Maya is there, no? Sattva. Bhagavan sends for our rescue that. With that Sattva guna, we go to Guru and listen from him Tattva Jnana. When the Tattva Jnana is gained, first thing goes away is Avarana. When the Avarana goes away, there can be no chance for Vikshepa. When the Vikshepa is not there, there is no Aropana. When there is no Avarana Vikshepa Aropa, we are in a direct experience of the Nirvikalpa, the truth, the self, the reality, as our own self. Then our bandhanam is gone, mukti came to us. Okay. Now, in yesterday's discussion, we saw how continuously by the prachodana of Bhagavan only, the Maya itself expresses from itself the Mahattattva. Again, by Bhagavan's prachodana only, from Mahattattva comes the Samashti Ahankara. Then by Bhagavan's prachodanam only, that Ahankara gets into three, Sattvaras, Tamas. Then from the Tamas Ahankara, Tanmatras and Panchamahabhutas. From the Rajasika Ahankara, all the Indriyas. From the Sattvic Ahankara, Indriya Adhisthana Devatas and Antakarana come. Up to that we saw yesterday. Okay. Then what happened? This is a portion we will just chant today for 10 slokas only. Then that much meaning we will see for the day. Aaj itna hi kafi, not more. So where do you have to chant from? Ki sloka number 26 से पढ़ लो आप. 26 से 35 तक पढ़ लेना. Exactly 10 slokas. Okay. ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः. अथ ब्रह्मांड पुराणांतर्गत अध्यात्म रामायण शास्त्रम अरण्यकांडम तृतीय सर्गः. श्री महादेव उवाच. श्री अगस्त्य उवाच. राजसानीन्द्रियाण्येव सात्विका देवता मनः तेभ्यो अभवत् सूत्ररूपं लिंगं सर्वगतं महतो ततो विराट समुत्पन्नः स्थूलाद्भूतकदम्बकात् विराजः पुरुषात् सर्वं जगत्स्थावरजङ्गमम् देवतिर्यं मनुष्याश्च कालकर्मक्रमेण तो त्वं रजोगुणतो ब्रह्म जगतः सर्वकारणम् सत्त्वात् विष्णुस्त्वमेवास्य पालकः सद्भिरुच्यते लये रुद्रस्त्वमेवास्य तन्माया गुणभेदतः जाग्रत् स्वप्न सुषुप्त्याख्या वृत्तयो बुद्धिजैर्गुणैः तासां विलक्षणो राम त्वं साक्षी चिन्मयो व्ययः सृष्टिलीलां यदा कर्तुम् ईहसे रघुनन्दन अङ्गीकरोषि मायां त्वं तदा वै गुणवानिव राममाया द्विधा भाति विद्या विद्येति ते सदा प्रवृत्तिमार्गनिरताः अविद्यावशवर्तिनः निवृत्तिमार्गनिरताः वेदान्तार्थविचारकाः तद्भक्तिनिरता ये च ते वै विद्यामयाः स्मृताः अविद्यावशगा ये तु नित्यं संसारिणश्च ते विद्याभ्यासरता ये तु नित्यमुक्तास्त एव हि लोके त्वद्भक्तिनिरताः तन्मन्त्रोपासकाश्च ये विद्या प्रादुर्भवेत् तेषां न इतरेषां कदाचन अतस्त्वद्भक्तिसम्पन्नाः मुक्ता एव न संशयः तद्भक्ति अमृतहीनानां मोक्षः स्वप्ने अपि नो भवेत्. So up to what we have come? From the tamasika ahankara, tanmatras, from them stula pancha mahabhutas came through the panchikarana. वो वहाँ है. From the rajasik ahankara, indriyas came. From sattvic ahankara, indriya adhisthana devatas antakarana came. Okay. Now listen carefully. This tamasik ahankara से जो Tanmatraye aaye hain. From that, those Stula Pancha Mahabhutas came. No, all that put together, Stula Mahabhutas made the Virat Purusha. Stula Virat. Stula Samashti ko Virat कहते हैं. Keep it in mind. In the same way, the all the Indriyas, Adhisthana Devatas, Antakarana. Okay? Put together, all of that became the Hiranyagarbha, the Sukshma Samashti expression. Then the Paramatma, be attentive. Identify with the Sukshma Mahat Tattva, Samashti is called as Hiranyagarbha. Paramatma himself identify with the Sthula Samashti Jagat is called as Virat Purusha. So when entire world in its Karana Rupa is there in Maya Avyakta, with Maya that Bhagavan is called Ishvara. Okay. So Parabrahma with Avyakta is called as Maya. Parabrahma with Samashti Sukshma Sharira is called Hiranyagarbha. Parabrahma with Samashti Sthula Sharira is called as the Virat Purusha. Same at the individual level. Okay. The Ishvara itself is called as Prajna in us. The Hiranyagarbha himself is called as Taijasa in us. And this Stula Virat Purusha in us is called as the Vishwa. So at Vyashti level, Vishwa Taijasa Prajna. At the Samashti level, Virat Purusha, Hiranyagarbha and Ishwar. Okay. So in this way, Bhagavan has not entered them. They all by his prerana came mutually combined and Stula Samashti world is made, Sukshma Samashti world is made. When Bhagavan enters into that, then that gets enlivened. Okay. Then what happens thereafter? Tato Virat Samutpannaha Stulat Bhuta Kadambakat. With all the Stula Panchikrita Bhuta when came together, from that the entire Virat Purusha came. Then Viraja Purushat Sarvam Jagat Stavara Jangamam. Remember, from this Virat Purusha only, all what you call as 84 lakh yonis of the Dehas have come. Deha is different. Inside the Deha, the Sukshma Deha is different. And the Sukshma Deha is enlivened by Paramatma. Then only in that Sukshma Deha, whatever those 17 ingredients are there, they start doing their works. Like all electrical equipments are well connected. But if the electricity doesn't flow, they don't work. Then the flows, then each of them are doing their work. So, like your and my Stula Deha is there. So to the Samashti Stula Deha. You and I have our Sukshma Deha. So to the total Sukshma Deha is there. You and I have the Karana Deha. So to the Karana Deha. But then for the Stula Deha to be manifested, to continuously go through modification till it dissolves in the Pancha Mahabhuta, the activation in that Stula Deha happens because of the presence of Paramatma. Yeah. So to your and my Sukshma Deha are there. You call it as Mana Buddhi Chitta Hankara. You call it Pancha Jnanendriya, Karmendriya. And then there are the Adhisthana Devatas. For all the 14 of them, which we studied in our Tattvabodhadi Grantha. Remember, all of them will function only when the touch of consciousness or Paramatma is there in it. Is it clear? If Paramatma's presence is not there, eye cannot see, ear cannot listen, nose cannot smell, they're all dead carcass. At the Samashti as well as the Vyashti. So therefore, from Paramatma's Maya Shakti, all these Jada, Stula, Sukshma, Karana, Jagat appeared. Then Bhagavan is with his presence, he made all of them enlivened. He made all of them, ready or worthy of doing whatever the functions they have to do. If Bhagavan is not there in them, they won't work. This is what we are going to study in our Taittariya also after 3 or 4 days. Tat srushtvā tadeva anupravishatu tadanupravishya satchatyacha bhavatu niruktam cha niruktam cha. So Bhagavan here, Maya Shakti, Maya, Mahat, Samashti Ahankara, 3 types of Ahankara, stula tanmatrasu, indriyasu, as well as indriya adhisthana devatasu, antakarana. Bhagavan entered then into them, then every one of them got enlivened. Okay, the same Bhagavan again, in one of the antakarana, one part is called as aham vritti. In that aham, when Bhagavan reflects, that reflection of Paramatma in that aham vritti makes that aham become a knower, then a doer, then an enjoyer. That knower, doer, enjoyer. To know, he need manabuddhi chitta. To do, he needs the karmendriyas. To enjoy, he needs the jnanendriyas. That is how that jiva, identifying with the stula deha, karmendriya, jnanendriya, is conducting in this life, and that jiva is you and me. Dekho? Not once, but many times you have to listen to get into all the clarity and details of it. That is what here our Agastyaji is teaching. Tato virat samutpannaha stulat bhutakadambakat. Stulat bhutakadambakat means when the stula mahabhutas panchikruta, when they came together, by the instigation of Lord, the virat has got manifested. Then viraja purushat sarvam jagat stavara jangamam. All the mobile, immobile, living, non-living, every one of them came from Virat Purusha, and the living things started living as well as using their faculties for functioning when the Paramatma enlivened them. And the best example for us, thanks you to the great scientists, is of this electricity. Remember, in the electricity, none of the bulbs are fans or any of the electrical equipments. Clear? In the equipments, there is no independent ability to function. But a very interesting phenomena that when the electricity comes at the place of filament, that bulb is glowing. When it is coming at the place of dynamo, the fan is moving. See that if you can contemplate on that and understand that same is in case of Paramatma's presence enlivening Veshti or Samashti, all upadhis to do their work. Clear? Then भगवान का और एक ही शक्ति है, उसी को कहते हैं काल. The kala modified is called as desha. Clear? So in the desha kala, that Hiranyagarbha from the Virat makes all the individual stavara jangama to manifest. And to all of them, into all of them, electricity like Paramatma's presence is the one which makes them function whatever the functions they are doing. Now, this knowledge is little heavy. This is never taught in any of our schools and colleges. Some physics is taught to us, but beyond that we don't go. Then what to do? It become heavy only. लगातार सुनते रहने से क्लैरिटी आता रहेगा. So he says then devatiryang manusyaha kala karma kramena tu tvam. See, that's what I said now. Deva, the devata sharira, tiryang, the animals and all that, manusyaha, the human beings. So kala karma kramena. In kala, according to the karma of each of the jiva, all these dehas are projected or created. Now, then another aspect is touch. In these shlokas of Agastyaji's teaching, now there are topics of 2 or 3 shlokas. Now, one topic we saw how Paramatma is Maya Shakti, and then the creation of all the Chaurasi lakh yoni in a Devatiryang Manushya. Yahan tak ho gaya. Now, all this is being done by Bhagavan only with his own Maya Shakti of 3 gunas. That is what our Agastyaji, keeping Rama in front, teaching all of us. What he says, Tvam Rajo Gunataha Brahma Jagataha Sarva Karana. See, in the manifestation of the entire creation, the one who does it is called as Brahma Deva. You yourself, using the Rajo Guna of the Brahma Maya, becoming as Brahma, you are the cause of creation. इसको बार बार सुनना पड़ता है. So Paramatma, Parabrahma only, Narayana only, in the Maya, the 3 gunas are there. Among that, the Rajoguna ke dwara, he is becoming the entire Srushti Karta. Secondly, Satvat Vishnu Tvameva Asya Palakaha Sadviruchyate. All those contemplative, meditative people and devotees, they say, you only again through the Sattva Guna become the protector of the Palaka of this entire Jagat. At that time, you are called as Vishnu. तो सृष्टिकर्ता इज ब्रह्मा, स्थितिकर्ता इज विष्णु. सृष्टि के लिए रजोगुण, स्थिति के लिए सत्वगुण. बोथ आर यूज्ड बाय वन परमात्मा ओनली, हु इज नाउ इन फ्रंट in the form of Rama. Third one, Laye. When the Srushti has to go back into unmanifestation called as Laye, Rudraha Tvam Eva Asya. You yourself are Rudra, Tan Maya Aguna Vedataha. At that time, you wield the Tamoguna. Therefore, you, your own Maya Shakti, you only become Brahma Vishnu Maheshwara, thus creator, maintainer, and dissolver. That's what the second topic our Agastya ji has told. How the Srushti came and what is the role of Paramatma in that. Now the third one, coming to individual Jiva level. Every Jiva goes through three avasthas. Again, just like at the Samashti level, Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha and Virat. With the Stula Suksh, with the Sattva-Rajas Tamoguna, here also, you and I as a Jiva, because of predominance of one or the other guna, we go through the experiences of Jagra, Swapna, Sushupti. At that time, we are called as Jiva. But to this Jiva who is going through these avasthas, there is another entity behind. It is called as Sakshi. Hey Rama, you are that Sakshi. See? Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, Akhyaha, Vruttayaha, Buddhijair Gunaihi. Because the Antakarana's three Vruttis only, Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti, Avasthas we get. Again, what we study in Vedanta or Yoga Shastra, the detailed other explanations like in the waking plane, when the Rajoguna come to us, then these are the Durgunas we have. When the Tamoguna overpowers us, these are the Durgunas we have as an individual. When the Sattva-guna is predominant, we become Jnana-oriented, Bhakti-oriented, values-oriented. That is an entire elaborate subject. Right now it is not touched here. What is touched here is what? Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. These are the three vrittis at the buddhi level because the three gunas. So, then who is Rama here? Tasam Vilakshanaha Rama. Something other than these three buddhi vrittis and these three avasthas is Rama. And what you are? Tam Sakshi Chinmayaha Avyayaha. Thank God Puja Gurudev's name came. You are the witness of these three avasthas. And as a witness, you are pure consciousness. And that witness, pure consciousness, you are not changing when each of the avasthas are coming and going. See, same from this shloka only. In Atma Bodha, Bhagavan Adi Shankara tells us one shloka. If you remember, Jagrat Swapna Sushuptyadi Prapancham Yat Prakashate Tebhyo Vilakshana Sakshi Chinmatroham Sada Shivaha. Here Chinmaya, he said, Shankara Bhagavan said Chinmatra. This all theory, we have to master it. Then on the seat of meditation, when you contemplate, we really realize the self beyond that. But to be able to qualify for meditation through Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, all obligations we have to clear, all the ekagratas we have to gain, all the purities and subtleties we have to gain, then have the desire and will to know the truth. Then on this knowledge, when we make contemplation, through the deep contemplation leading to the meditational level, all the misunderstandings, all the outer layers keep going away, then we become nearer and nearer to the apprehension of the self. Okay? That's how the teachings here, so profound, our Agastya ji is giving to us. Now, in the subsequent portion, oh Lord, you only when you want to do the Leela of the Srushti, that time you give permission to the Maya. Then again, the next topic may, in the Maya, there are It is divided into two things, Vidyamaya and Avidyamaya. Avidyamaya binds you, Vidyamaya liberates. All that topic, our beautiful explanation, our Agasthyji will give. And who will get Avidyamaya effect? Who gets the Vidya effect is those who never take Lord's name, उनको अविद्या माया पीछे पड़कर फंसाती रहती है. The one who takes Lord's name or does upasana and has Shraddha in him, उनको विद्या माया मिलकर through विद्या he crosses. Now, don't you see the same thing in Rama Gita of our Tulsi Ramayana also? है ना कि नहीं? माया का माया ईशन आप कहो जान कहीं सो जीवा बंध मोक्ष प्रद सर्वपर माया प्रेरित ईव जीवा. Then in that also विद्या अपर अविद्या दो एक दुष्ट अतिशय दुख रूपा जा बस की न परा भवकूप. एक रचय जग गुण बसता के नहीं प्रेरित तव निज बलता के. That's how Tulsidas also from here only talks about Vidya Maya and Avidya Maya. The Vidya Maya in the Yoga Bhasha is called as Aklishta Vrittis and Klishta Vrittis. Is it not? The Avidya Maya is removed by the Vairagya. The Vidya Maya is invoked by the Abhyasa. See, we are studying in our morning class. So what are these topics? Tomorrow we will study and understand. We will stop here. Thank you. Sarvam Sri Rama Arpanamastom. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya. Purnameva Avashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Bol Shri Ramachandra Bhagavan ki jai. Sadgurunath Maharaj ki jai. Now let us do our chantings of the day. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantare Amrita Kalshastaya Sarvami Vinashanaya Trailokya Nathaya Shri Mahavishnu Namaha. Om Bhagyabdi Chandrika Bhakta Chittaki Ki Ganagana Roga Parvatadam Bholer Mrittudaru Kutarikaye Namo Namaha. Om Nasai Roga Hare Sopira Japatarintan Hanutavira. Om Sri Hanumat Veeraya Namaha. Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Namaha. Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Namaha. Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Namaha. Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Om Sri Hanumate Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya 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 Om Namah Shivaya. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. ओम वज्रनखाय विद्महे तीक्ष्णदग्गस्त्राय धीमहि तन्नो नारसिंहः प्रचोदयात्. ओम नमो भगवते श्री लक्ष्मी नारसिंहाय प्रह्लादाय च. राम 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 राम। ओम आंजनेय कृपया परमात्मा अनुभव दर्शन प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्म से विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थम श्री बाल वीर प्रताप मारुति स्तोत्रस्य पारायणं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। Let us do only one stotra, 4 minutes. Om अथ श्री बालवीर प्रताप मारुति स्तोत्रम। ओम महाशूरवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं स्फुरद्धेमवर्णं ज्वलत् पावकाभं चलद्दीर्घलाङ्गूलचित्रप्रभावं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं त्रिकूटस्थलङ्काटवीहव्यवाहं कुमाराक्षकच्छेदकं पिङ्गलाक्षं विदेहात्मजाशोकहर्तारमुग्रं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं जपन्तं सदा जानकी राममन्त्रं स्मरन्तं परब्रह्मभावेन रामं प्रतिग्रामवासं प्रसन्नाञ्जनेयं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं महाद्रोणशैलं गृहीत्वा च धृत्वा गदां संव्यहस्ते गणे पुष्पमालां प्रचण्ड प्रताप प्रभावाञ्जनेयं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं पिशाचग्रह प्रेत भूतामयघ्नं महाशाकिनी ढाकिनी शक्तिभङ्गं प्रयोगादिबाधा विनाशं कपीशं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं सुनेत्रं सुनासं सुफालं सुकर्णं सुवक्त्रं सुगात्रं सुचेलं सुवालं सुबाहुं सुपादाम्बुजं वायुपुत्रं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं धृतब्रह्मचर्यं स्तुतिज्ञातवीर्यं कृतामोघरामात्मकार्यं सधैर्यं मठप्राङ्गणाश्वत्थमूलालयस्थं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं दशैकांशसम्भूतरुद्रावतारं दयासागरं वेदशास्त्रप्रवीणं सीताभीष्टदं चिन्मयं रामदूतं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयम् अखघ्नं रिपुघ्नं मनः संशयघ्नं विषघ्नं भयघ्नं तथा विघ्नविघ्नं तितापानलग्नं हरिं प्रेममग्नं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं सदा भावनानन्दभावानुकूलं चिदानन्दसाम्राज्यपट्टाभिषिक्तं हनुमन्तमस्मच्चरण्यं धरण्यां भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं स्तवं बालवीराञ्जनेयस्य भक्त्या कृतं विश्वनाथेन ये ये पठन्ते लभन्ते सदा ते मनोभीष्टसिद्धिं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयं भजे बालवीर प्रतापाञ्जनेयम् इति श्री बालवीर प्रतापमावृति स्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णं। थैंक यू। ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्। प्राणाय अपानाय व्यानाय उदानाय समानाय ब्रह्मणे ब्रह्मार्पणम्। ओम मध्ये मध्ये अमृतपाने उत्तराभोष्णमस्तपाद प्रक्षालनाचमन ताम्बूल नीराजनां दर्शयामि। ओम ओम न तत्र सूर्यो भाति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमनुभाति सर्वं तस्य भाषा सर्वमिदं विभाति। ओम नारायणाय विद्महे वासुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। ओम मंगलम् ओम दाशरथाय सीतावलाय रामाय नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो मंगलम् आ ब्रह्मलोकादाशीष ये मे गुरु प्रवाक्य प्रव्याख्याता नित्य प्रवृत्त्यम्। बोल श्री श्याम रामचंद्र भगवान की जय। राधावर कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। उमावर चंद्रचूड़ भगवान की जय। श्री रामायण महाभारत भागवत उपनिषद गीता ब्रह्मसूत्र योगवासिष्ठ पातंजलि योगदर्शन अध्यात्म रामायण सूत्र संहिता शिव पुराण समस्त वैदिक संस्कृति श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास शास्त्र के जय श्री वेद व्यास शुकदेव सूतादि भागवताचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास वैशंपायन आज्ञवल के आदि शंकरादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्य की जय श्री वेद व्यास वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि तुलसीदास रामायणाचार्य की जय श्री हिरण्यगर्भ कपिल पतंजलि व्यासादि समस्त योग दर्शनाचार्य की जय। बोलो भाई सब संदन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। आज के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती वदे हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंद गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरणम जय जय राम राम। अम्बे अम्बे आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय। समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक सेवक उपासक गण की जय। थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स फॉर योर पेशेंस। ओम जय श्री राम। ओम श्री रामाय हरि ओम। समस्तं सन्मंगलानि भवन्तु सर्वेषां।